coach. And now some details. So one big thing that when we did the video, it's universal in jiu-jitsu, is controlling the distance. So right now we're starting from collar and sleeve, and then we're gonna get into some other entries like the lasso and spider guard, spider lasso. But I always wanna control the distance somehow. So as I go through this, I'm sort of going to do the worm guard and talk about it, but I'm also gonna explain that universal principle of controlling distance. So any guard you use, you need to control the distance. Matter of fact, that's jiu-jitsu, right? Control the distance. So let's say I had a cross collar. You see I'm already controlling the distance, right? And I'm always having something to control. So I have a collar grip, I was able to pull, we'll say, and I get to my cross collar control. I grab the wrist and I step on the biceps. So right now, I'm controlling the distance here, right? I could also, of course, slow him down by grabbing his legs. But the main thing, generally, if I have cross collar, is the foot on the hip. And this foot here prevents him from clearing that. If I just go here, he can clear that foot and start to pass. So 1, 2. Now I want to open up his lapel. So I have to have a moment. I don't want to do it too obvious, right? I want to have the right moment. Open, didn't work, I go back. But when I feel the time's right, there it is. The blouse is open, the gi's open, the blouse is. So once I have it, now I see that I'm ready to go to the worm guard, or lapel guard, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Now, when I take this foot off the hip, I want to make sure that I'm controlling the distance. So that's why I'm stepping on the thigh. I see a lot of people sometimes, if you put the foot here and you don't make pressure, he can do something, right? So whenever I come off that bicep, look what I do, I immediately step. And now I'm hanging from this gi. I can even double up and use both hands. And that gives me time where I can grab this lapel. Once I have it and I'm swinging back, my foot goes up there so he doesn't get, right? If I leave my foot here and over time he's gonna start to go to the knee slide. So I'm pure to make space, and then as soon as I can get the lapel, I pass it. Right, so like I can swing my leg here. And once I do that, it's gonna be hard for him. Now if he tries to slide that over that leg, just go for the knee cut pass. I can frame here. Try to step, push it, step down, step over for the knee cut. It's gonna be very hard for him to knee cut without losing his base. So I've got this grip. What guard is this, coach? I don't even know.
It's a ringworm.
So I'm in the ringworm guard, okay? And I would recommend get to this initial position and train a little bit. Like just move around like you're trying to pass, whatever you think about. And train, make sure you adjust your grips. See how I use my auxiliary grips? I can go for his lapel, break his posture, I can go for the cross collar again. I can step on the thigh again. I can always go back whenever I'm doing. So anytime I step on the thigh, I control the distance. But if he goes to drag that leg down, I know that's gonna happen. I can leave my foot here. And then the pass that we showed is when I switch to this side, and I'm gonna go palm down.
It's just a worm guard.
This is the worm guard, right? So once it's here, this is an amazing grip, right? He's so tangled up, he's so far in this that for most people are gonna have a hard time. I can start to lean my weight. I can press here on his ankle or trap it, sweep it, strap it, whatever I need to do. Leveraging him down. Use my hand for base, so it's raising hips. And what is he gonna do? What are you thinking about here? He's trying to get his guard in. So I keep this lapel grip still. I can keep that grip and really use it as much as I can to smash and make him, give him difficulty trying to recompose his guard. So the more he tries to bring those knees in, I keep using these lapels as much as I can, and I can hopefully start to go for the mount. Now Coach Powers, when he showed it, he went for the lapel. If I have this position, I'm a little bit heavier than him, and my pressure, I like to put it on the guy's face. So when I get to this position, I'm looking for his head, because I'm gonna go here, boom, and I'm gonna just go old school for my hooks. Look, his face, smash it with my shoulder, and make sure that he doesn't escape anymore. Whenever I smash the face, shoulder pressure, make sure you don't stay in the line. You don't wanna look in this guy's face like you're, gonna propose to him or something, right? That's not the job here. We're gonna submit him instead. So what do I wanna do? If I stay in this line, he's gonna roll me. You see that? I don't wanna get rolled. So whenever I shoulder pressure, look, we're in the same line. Look, I go offline. Huge detail. Look at his face. He's comfortable. he's not comfortable because I'm not in the same line. Then I can have my hand for base over here and my head over here. Tries to roll me this way. No way, tries to roll me the other way. Doesn't want to. And then of course I can go for all my basic stuff, mount position. So one last time. Always a way to connect to the old school.
You gonna retuck or?
Yeah, that'd be great. So I start with my basic cross collar grip, right? I pull guard here, I have the cross collar control, foot in the biceps, and I see the chance, like maybe I feel he's a very good passer, so I wanna get to my lapel guard because I don't want him to just pass my guard. He's too good at passing. Step, look, I can double up in this grip and keep that pressure tight. I'm hanging from this gi. I'm making that pressure really tight so I can get the grip that I want, nice and secure, swinging to the other side, passing it. Once it's passed, I'm on all these positions. And of course there's baby polo, kiss the dragon, hook, crab ride, get on the top. I still have that lapel. Once I let go, only when I'm ready to go to the upper body control and start applying my cross face pressure to the mount. What do you think? Did I miss something?
No, that's perfect.
He's our worm expert. Every school should have a worm expert and a leg lock expert and a bunch of other experts besides just the overall expert, right? Because we gotta have those special branches of knowledge that bear fruit. Sorry about that.